Good morning, good people. What's going on? Today, time is around 5 a.m. here in Dhaka. I woke up a while back, so I sound like a vampire. I needed to have my coffee. Otherwise, I would turn into a werewolf some point very, very quickly. But I'm doing quite a few reviews. Yesterday, I missed out long busy day, and then I would sometimes take 1 or 2 days off. So today, upcoming day, like today's day is going to be 23rd of May. I'm going to take a day off from work. Okay, just going to go drive and then enjoy non-fragrance time, my own time. And I just want to review few fragrances and then people can watch it. Okay, so hopefully you're doing good. So today's topic is sexy fragrances and sexy dating fragrances. I think if you talk about sexy fragrances, it's the definition varies from people to people. Some people, they can find fragrances like boozy fragrances, tobacco based fragrances are sexy for them. Some people like oud, rose combo. To them rose is sexy. To some fragrances like Versace Purum, like this, aquatic, citrusy, neroli, like fresh perfumes is also sexy. So depends on people. Okay, so what I understand by sexy, it changes. Definition changes for me every now and then, and these are fragrances I don't think are for summer. But for me, summer fragrances are very difficult to choose as sexy perfumes. There are quite a few, but I do not ideally see Acqua di Gio or Amara can be a sexy fragrance. Like these are kind of fragrance people gonna smell and say, "Oh, you smell fresh, nice." But you will not get compliments like, yes, Aventus perhaps is an exception, but few others there. But these eight that I have today, I have reviewed one just now, fresh review, and these eight are very, very great for longevity, smell, projection, and this type of dating. You'll see, I reviewed them all. Let's go one by one. That number eight is the one that is for little bit elder gentlemen. Okay, if you're 40 and up, I did say 40 and up, and I really do not apologize for showing this perfume. This is called Joop Homme. Okay, something has to be from the classic times that are for men, which are different. In Hindi, they say hatke. Hatke means something alag. Alag means unique. So our country, this kind of fragrances, people not wear it. But back in the days when people wore Fahrenheit, Chanel Alirom, fragrances like those, or Acqua di Gio, Cool Waters. Okay, this is from that era, and this fragrance is such a nice, sweet, like a like not fruity, floral, gourmand sort of like a syrupy, like like those strawberry syrup, like Mark said, and then cinnamon perhaps. It has many notes, but it's a floral, sweet perfume, very thick. And when you see pink juice, this is very different. So similar to this is Mont Blanc Individual. I like that, but I like this more. Okay, this is more gutsy than Individual. And then I think one fragrance from Creed, niche style, perhaps inspired by this. I'm not gonna say it's a clone, but uh, I think it's called Original Santal. Okay, if you like those, you're gonna like it. This is the big daddy of those fragrances. Very syrupy, very thick. And back in the days, I used to be mesmerized by how much choices we got. Like in 2016, when I started shopping, I bought many same type of fragrances, blue fragrances, or something like you can say CH Men previous sort of like pure mall sort of boozy perfumes. But this is the kind of fragrance when you see in a mall and you just want to be in your one. When you start collecting, if you're that kind of collector, you want this in your collection because it looks different, right? With the pink juice. So this one I wear every single winter and I love it, but not as much nowadays. But it is a very alluring perfume if you have the confidence to own it up or wear it. I know Lisa from our group, she loves this fragrance on men and she wears it as well. So yeah, Joop Homme, big talk on that one. So next one is gonna be a sweet fragrance. It's inspired by Tuxedo by YSL. This is called Rochas Moustache, okay, or mustache. So this one is the EDP. Make sure you buy EDP. Do not buy the EDP or the other versions because they are different fragrance than this. So when you talk about Tuxedo, there is also Turati by Afnan, great fragrance, and there are a few more like from Mason Alhambra, and then there's one other one, not Tuxedo. There's something similar, Tux or something like that. So there are many variation, but this is the one. It's like more upper class. It's getting a little bit harder to find now. It's more expensive. When I got this first time, it was $45. Now it's more like 55, around 60. This is a fragrance. I think this is thanks to perhaps I remember Chad or Max 40, A Gentleman's Journey or Max 40. Either one introduced this, and this fragrance is so alluring. If you smell this and you smell Tuxedo, there are differences. Tuxedo is a little bit more a little bit more upper class than this, but this one has spiciness. Okay, it has the sweetness and something about this fragrance. It is always sexy. Okay, a little bit darker take on this would be Moschino, Boy Toy. If you like that, you like this. Okay, this one has rose, that one has rose as well. So sweet, fruity, vanilla, kind of like a spicy, very different fragrance. Okay, I love this perfume, Rochas Moustache. So next one is similar type but on a different take. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This is a huge hit in Bangladesh. Now this used to be first time $45. I tell you the price just to give you idea what we used to get, $45. Okay, give or take. Now since it's discontinuation or hard to find, this is now more 76 and up. Okay, in UK this is 75 pounds. Okay, so get it still before it disappears, because forget about the logo, forget about the brand. These are fragrances that stands out from certain brand. Okay, this is take on, I do not know how to say the name, but Guerlain's Spiritus Double Vanille or something. You see, I cannot speak French. So Spiritus Double Vanille. Okay, that is the name. And there's another one called Eau de Missance Cologne, which I also have, 200, 300 ml big bottle, similar to this, but that one is a little bit more alcoholic. But this is boozy vanilla sweet. Okay, and the vanilla is very playful. The sweetness in this and a little bit of a spice, a little bit, there's a little bit of a smoke. So it does have that incensey sort of feel, but it's not over the top. One of the sexiest fragrances ever made, and you do not need that Guerlain if you have this. In my humble opinion, this is so much better value. Okay, Guerlains, they are great. I smelled it, but not worth the price tag for me. Okay, this is good. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Then number 5, it's a niche territory pricing. Is expensive, but I love this fragrance, and I actually am loving this more and more. I wear it. Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. You can get the EDP. EDP is also good, but this is a ooh. You smell it right off the atomizer, you see how good this is. Okay, see my review. I reviewed it recent times. It is one of those beast mode fragrances. Easily pushes a lot. It just pushes, and Tom Ford quality is there. So this DNA is taken from Tuscan leather, but made it to be less sweet and more mature, I guess. So the leather in this is very polished, and you get this kind of like a playful vibe from this. And the florals, whatever is there, the surrounding players alongside that leather, the leather is a little bit dry, but this fragrance is more polished take on EDP is more loud, but this is more polished. Check it out, it's an amazing fragrance. Tom Ford Ombre Leather, it is one of those fragrances you wear in the date, you get compliments. Okay. So number 4 is the fragrance I just reviewed, and I instantly entered this in my list just to get focus. Okay. This is Al Haramain Amber Oud Dubai Night. Okay, check out the name. This is a new fragrance. Okay, no reviews on it anywhere. So I reviewed it, initial impression, and I was blown away by this. I'm wearing this fragrance. It is extra de parfum concentration, expensive line. Okay, very expensive niche pricing, a more upper class line of Al Haramain. This perfume, if you wear 2-3 sprays, even if it's summer, I said it already, even if it's summer or winter, it doesn't matter. It will perform the same. If you're going clubbing, if you have expensive cars, expensive clothing, if you're wearing those suits, and then you just, those people who wear suits and then formal shoes or Ferragamo or something, and you still go clubbing, and then, you are this bad boy dancing, and you're enjoying your party time, rich lifestyle and yachts and stuff. This is a Dubai Prince, in a bottle. Check out my review. It's a sweet caramel, sort of like oud, rose, a lot of notes pop. But this fragrance is something else, man. This is amazing. Okay, so I would say if you want to spend a little bit more money, if you want to get quality, Al Haramain's, this is like next level game. So Arabian Oud sort of like performance as well. Okay, so Dubai Night by Al Haramain. Remember it that way. So top 3, some of the sexiest fragrances I bought, I think this year, or earlier this year, this recent times. Number 3, I'll go with this fragrance. Okay, Boundless by Amouage. This, when I bought it, there's no other fragrance I like to sniff more than this. I would wake up every day, I would open up and I smell this. I spray once on my hand, not down there, here, and then I'll smell it like, hey, hey, bro. This kind of fragrance, it's like a playful tobacco, and there's a cinnamon, there's a lot of notes, and it's sweeter. And I recently got in recent times the Royal Tobacco by Amouage, that is more serious, ashy, smoky tobacco. This thing is more wearable, and I wear this and I get compliments. It is long lasting, but it is playful. It is like a designer appealing Amouage. Amouage is making many of those nowadays. The green bottles, okay, they're making Search, Purpose, I don't remember all the names, then Meander or something, Meander. So those are summer appropriate. This more winter cooler setup, but I like wearing this where I'm gonna get winter all year. Okay, but Boundless is a fragrance you can wear. I think there's a cardamom as well. There's something in there. It's like a drink, boozy, sweet, spicy tobacco. Man, this thing works. It's like a charm. Okay, so imagine in that. I didn't bring DHI today, Dior Intense, but imagine something in that. The lineup: Dior Intense, La Nuit de l'Homme, sexy fragrance. So this is right there. Okay, Boundless, definitely by Amouage, is a sexy night out fragrance. So number two is my most favorite fragrance by this year, but the number one is I'm wearing a little bit more. So this thing I'm wearing now, but it will be so good in winter. Okay, this is going to be a beauty in winter. This is a most underrated fragrance in recent times for me. Is Brioni for men EDP Intense. Okay, this is the version that I have, and I love this magnetic cap. I gave a Decant to one of our brothers. He loved it too, and oh man, I opened it. It's just from the atomizer. This is the sexiest fragrance I bought this year. Sexiest. Okay, if you do not have this, you need this in your life. Spend that money. Okay, even if you spend $110, get it. Okay, usually it's supposed to be $68 to $85, give or take, for this 100 ml. Good performer, mind you, but could have been better. But this I don't mind. Okay, if something I love more than CHM Privé for a bad boy smell, and if I like apple smells with that lot of these other notes, this is it. This just latent fails in front of this. Yes, I said that. Okay, so Brioni is a masterpiece in a bottle. I think if you're gonna be having a candlelight dinner in a 5-star hotel with your loved one on those nights, you're going to have like special dinner. It's gonna be like a steak or 3-course meal or something, like it ended with nice dessert. This is the fragrance, man. But remember this, it projects only 1.5 hours to 2 hours tops. After that, you need to reapply to enjoy the opening beauty again. So keep an atomizer with you if you just really want to feel like La Nuit de l'Homme's opening magic. This one has that magic. I think it will be a fragrance nobody wears around you, and it's gonna beat everybody's perfume in sexiness category. Brioni EDP Intense. I hope I hyped it up enough. So number one, I'm gonna go is this perfume. This is the most worn fragrance for me. When I just want to go out, I don't see any more fragrance. Oh man, what do I wear for longevity? When you're rushing, you'll not find any perfumes. Okay. And I wear this in high heat. Okay, this is supposedly a fragrance for colder setup, better nighttime, and this is hands down the sweetest, sexiest coffee scents alongside toffee smell. I have been putting this in every list. I call this Amore Caffe. It is Amore Caffe by Mancera. This is a niche perfume with $100 price tag nowadays, 110, 120. It's worth that money. Just see my review. I reviewed it and I gave it perfection, 10 out of 10. I love this fragrance from day one. This is my most favorite Mancera. I will lose interest in this, I know, in a year perhaps or less, but I'm wearing this like crazy. If you like Salvatore Ferragamo Vomo, or if you like the Calotinis, I forgot the whole house name, Coffee Addict, or you want fellow or followed by Kerosene, you can try this. Okay, and this is a coffee scent. It is sweet, it is gourmandish, it is sexy, and it fills up the whole area. Just go 50 sprays. No, I'm just kidding. I did that almost one day, and I wanted to show off because that one day my nose was blocked, and people sort of looked at me like, this guy is not doing it right, because it was filling up the whole area. Okay, so just go 2 to 3 sprays. That will do. Okay, so check it out. This is called Amore Caffe by Mancera, on the sexiest perfumes in recent times. It's a gourmand as well. Thanks for watching. Let's go upload this and have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.